All right. So, hello. So it is officially not my birthday. When you see this and I'm taping and I'm doing this, it is not my birthday. So, no need to do the whole happy birthday in the comments. You really don't have to. I'm fine. But anyway, I know that was kind of snarky, but you'll see why as we go into this unedited LuuLuu vibe. Okay. So it is like I said, it's the day after my birthday. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's the day after my birthday, and this is an unedited LuuLuu. So you all will just see, how I do. I ramble on and then I post it up. So, it's really, I wanted to say this because it's kind of weird. I've been like in this weird space this year around my birthday, like. A lot, like, I know if you're around, a lot of times I'm like, hey, it's my birthday, woo. And like last year I did like this birthday stream with friends, which was really fun. And then I was like trying to decide if I was going to do it this year. I don't know. I've been feeling like this. I don't know. It's not y'all, it's me. Let me say that. It's not y'all, it's me. But I've been feeling like this kind of like distance or disconnect. And so I felt like, hey, ain't nobody gonna really want to get on here with me. Now, before y'all say, no, that's not true, I'm just telling you how I was feeling. This had nothing to do with anybody in particular. This was just the vibe I've been having internally. Like, ain't nobody gonna want to do this. And plus it was a Saturday, so it would have been a Saturday night, all that other stuff. So that's why because at first I thought, oh, I'm gonna do it again because that was a really fun time. And it was. I really enjoyed it last year, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. That's what I'm gonna say. I just wasn't feeling it, for my own personal reasons. Not that anybody made me feel that way. It was my own personal reasons. And so let's talk about some of them. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to my birthday, when I was younger, there was quite some years that I would get really sad around my birthday. And it was because my father had died like a month before my birthday. So it would always make me sad because, of course, it was a part of my grieving was that daddy wasn't here. I never told anybody. I never told my mother or anything. But it was just like I was always sad on my birthday. And I didn't tell people, but I was just like, yeah, whatever. So, that I'm not anymore, but sometimes I guess maybe it does hit me. But anyway, let's go back. So the other thing I think that has been in my head is I feel like I need to take not necessarily a break, but I've been like less on social media. Because especially like Facebook, y'all, it makes me so sad on there. Because at this age, we getting older. And I'm always seeing, it's like Facebook has become an obituary. I'm always seeing something about somebody dying. And I'm like, oh my God. And so I think that's made me, and then, with the death of a good friend recently, and don't get me wrong, I've had deaths in my life, lost people in my life. So this isn't like I'm just like devoid of this. But it's just like, I'm not even talking about people I know. I'm just talking about in general. I'm always seeing, oh, this person, oh, rest in peace. I can't believe you're gone. I'm like, oh my God. And it really, I think, has been bothering me. Matter of fact, I know it is. So I think I've been grappling with that. Which then makes me think about my own mortality. Because, I'm close to 60 now. So it makes me, think about my own mortality. And it's kind of like been like scaring me to, like in subconsciously scaring me. So that's been kind of in my head. Which then translated to my birthday, which was like, yeah, ooh. So with my birthday, I'm always grateful that I'm here. I'm always grateful, hey, I'm happy just to be on this earth relatively healthy. I got a decent life. It's not like I'm like living in the lap of luxury, but I'm okay, and I'm good with that. There were times when I wasn't this good with life. So I'm okay with where I sit and when it comes down to life, in my everyday. I have great kids. My children are doing well. They're healthy. I got good citizens. My grandkids, y'all know I talk shit, but I love them little kids. My job, like any other job, gets on my nerves, but I'm there. I like my job. I like what I do, and I'm lucky enough that I'm in an industry that I don't ever have to worry about not working if I want to. And that's just the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? I can work. I can always find a job. No, I can all I'm a teacher and I teach math, so I can always find a job. Anyway, so I'm really satisfied with those type of things. Of course, there are things that if it was up to me, they would be, I have some more things going on. But it is what it is. Like, for instance, I would be dating, but then again, I have to tell myself, Louise, do you really put yourself in a position to date? Nope. My existence is going to work, maybe doing a little shopping, maybe go to a restaurant here and there. Am I in spaces or anything where it would be like around people where you're actually meeting people that you might want to date? No. Nope. If you don't catch me at Starbucks, and I'm okay with that, because that isn't something that has been bothering me. Like, oh my God, I need a man in my life. No, I mean, it would be nice if I was dating, but I'm also good where I am. I'm good with my life. I'm good with, my day to day. It's not like I'm in here like all depressed and in a ball in my bed. Absolutely not. It's good, and I'm enjoying like gardening, and I enjoy doing these type of things. Yes, it would be nice if I had a companion, but let's just be honest. It's hard out there in these streets, these dating streets, and I don't know. I'm just not in the mood for it. I don't have the patience for it. Let me tell you what. Let me give you an example. This is a true story that just happened today. And I don't know, maybe I was in a kinder, gentler moment as opposed to a snap, let me tell your ass about yourself moment. And it's my birthday. I'm turned 57. So y'all should commend me for the way I responded. So let me tell you. Somebody I dated a long time ago. I mean, it was a brief dating period, and it had to been at least 10 years ago. No, more than 10. Yeah, it was a little bit more than 10 years ago that I dated this person. And, I guess we've been Facebook friends this whole time because I really didn't notice or whatever. But it's my birthday. People send you little messages. So it's like, happy birthday. Send me a DM. Now, let me say this. My DMs are dry. My DMs are dry because I personally have a reputation that, that I don't take no shit, and I'm gonna just tell you about yourself, and not not necessarily the most polite way, but I'm just very curt and to the point. So my DMs are dry, and I'm not like in Facebook groups that are all about that kind of shit anyway. So, anyway, so let me tell y'all. So he sends me a message like, happy birthday. I'm like, thank you. Somehow he says something sexual about how I taste. Now, as I'm saying this, I am not making this up. This is fucking for real. Something about how I taste. So I said, wow, you have a long memory. Now, at that point, you would think that somebody would say, maybe I should just leave it right there. But this one dug deep in. And then said, how he would love to taste me. Now, let me just say this. I am not opposed to being tasted. However, there's some steps in between a DM and us getting to that point that he kind of like jumped. Not just jumped, but leapt. And so I said, wow, that's interesting. Now, see, at that point, I'm telling you, I was in a kinder, gentler moment. I said, oh, wow, that's interesting. I was like, that's pretty interesting. I said, considering, basically, Negro, hello, I was like, there's some steps in between love, like, a date or two, a conversation, basically, something like that. As opposed to cussing his stupid ass out. Like, have you lost your fucking mind? I haven't talked to you in 10 years and you think this is the approach that you should take? See, that is my normal approach to these conversations. Or just ignoring. But I thought I was being, polite and nice and everything. But then he said, oh, well, we can go out on a date or two. But I still remember, what? This is the shit that makes you go, this is why I'm not dating people. This is why I'm not dating. So I was like, yeah, okay. So that was that. And those are the things that make you go, you know what? I'm okay. I'm just going to go on out here and I'm going to like garden and I'm going to live my best life and yada yada, blah, blah, blah. But we're not doing that. Okay. So I just thought I'd share that with y'all. So anyway, so yeah, I've been kind of in this blah mood. And I think my blah mood has translated to shopping a lot. Because I have some more stuff I've shopped for. Matter of fact, I got some plants upstairs I got to open up. I need to do that tonight to check on them. But anyway, I got, I found, like, I had my birthday moment on my birthday. And I bought a few more fragrances. Like, I needed some more. But now I feel like I'm winding down. I'm feeling like, okay, now I'm good. For now. And then plus I'm like really, I'm got to really start working on this outdoor thing. I need to get I need dirt. I need, I want a couple of more raised beds. I need to get some grow bags because I got a whole lot of stuff that's just in here and I need to start moving it out because it's about to start getting warm here in Chicago. And I'm really very excited. But okay, so that was that. Let's get past there. So anyway, I don't know. So what I want to say in reference to this year is that I am in a space where I feel really comfortable and enjoy my life. And so I don't feel like, oh my God, I wish I was doing more. I don't feel any regrets for how my last year was. I'm happy, of course, I'm always happy to be here. And I appreciate the things that I have and the people in my life. But yeah, but it's like this, like I said, it's like this really weird headspace I'm in. I don't know how to define it, but it is what it is. And, I don't know. So that's what I wanted to say, I guess, in reference to my birthday. Like I said, you don't have to rush and say happy birthday, Lou. You don't. I know y'all. Listen. I know that y'all my people. If you watching this, you my people. So you ain't got to do all that. But yeah, that's where I am this year. Very like blah. Oh, but let me just say this before we go off of y'all. Be like, oh my God, Lou, we need to do something for. We went out to eat for my birthday. You know, what I did was just told people, hey, this is where I'm going to be for like a early lunch. You know, because this is one place called Daisy Po Boys. It's a little, Cajun Creole place. I like their gumbo. I like their biscuits, right? And I love this place because it's basically you walk in, you order your food, you pay for it. You know, you can sit down, take it to go or whatever, but you pay for it. So it's one of those spaces where so coming in, it wasn't like I had to wait for everybody, have a reservation. I didn't have to do any of those things. I just sat down and I knew that I got enough space right here for everybody because we kind of, you move around, get your spot because 11:30 is when they just open up. And people could come when they came, and if they didn't, they didn't. And I did not have to worry about manage a bill, because I ain't got to manage the bill here. You go up there, you pay. Sometimes they'll come to you. If you want something else, they'll come and you can pay, order it and pay. That's what I like about it. So it's a very low tech way to have a little get together with your friends. So if you have places like that around you, you should look into them, because if you want to just meet up with some people and you don't want to have to manage too much, it's a perfect spot. So, because I used to go to these places here and most of them closed with the pandemic, which was like this place called Vapiano's and Latinicity, where you would go in and they would give you like a little swipe card, like, a card to swipe, and you would go to the stations they had and the bar and everything and swipe it yourself. Each person had a card, and then when you left, you had to give them the card, and they would, it would show how much you spent, and then you would pay on your way out. You would pay. It wasn't like everybody in the group had to pay. No, none of that, because that shit gets problematic, and you be seeing that stuff all the time here on these, the whole conversation about the splitting the bill. Or what if people get like, I only spent like $15 and y'all want me to pay $70 because y'all ate everything. So it's a really good way to deal with that. But it ain't putting nothing on you. You know what I'm saying? So just put that out there. All right. So, if you have those type of places, that's a good place too. So anyway, anywho, that's it. Yeah, because I hadn't done an unedited LuuLuu, and I just felt like doing one. And it was just like, I just want to say a few things. And, yeah. So, this is it. I hope this isn't like, because, normally I have a rant going on. I have some, like, really something that I want to say that's kind of relevant to what we talk about on here. But this one is just, hey, a new year has begun. And I'm in a good space, and I'm happy about the good year. Personally, where am I right now? It's like this really weird, just, I don't know. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Talk to you later.